want to start out here by just showing you the unit start out. So here's the unit. Again, this is super compact. I mean, it's lightweight, under 2 pounds. So on the, I'm gonna turn myself around, the left-hand side, you'll notice, as Richard said, it's very simple. You've got you've got one button, and that's gonna be a power button. You've got the audio jack, and then you've got a USB-C for your charger. I like to point this out too because of the fact that, you know, when you've got these different devices for charging, right? You've got a low vision user. I know some products are really hard to figure out, you know, how to find the charging port. Where this is a USB-C, it doesn't matter what way you put this in. It can go upside down, either or, and it just clicks right in, super easy, easy peasy. So that's a nice feature that they did there. This is the top. So you'll notice here that this camera and this light, this is for that swing out arm that we were talking about. So this is your top view. And just to show you here how that flips out, there it is when that's opened. And you'll see this a little bit later as well, how that works. So very easy to just pull that out, and it automatically then will start using this camera when you do so. The other side, there's nothing over here. Again, very simple, clean, ergonomic design. On the front here, you've got a speaker built in. So there's a speaker built right here for that audio output. And on the back, you've got the other camera. So this camera is a dual purpose camera. So this is going to be used when you're in the reading stand, which you'll see here shortly, or when you're doing distance. So one thing with this is I can hold it like this. And if I were going to, I'll actually show the distance, just how you'd see it. If I were going to a restaurant, I was looking at a menu or something like that, I can actually hold it just like this. And that camera is going to show me what's up on the menu. And I can zoom in by pinching and zooming. Or I can tap the screen and then tap the camera button to take a snapshot of that if I wanted. So here's from the back. I do want to show that reading stand. So it's got this built in. And so you'll notice here, I just snap that down. The lights turn on. It automatically will turn on for you there. Here's a side view. So it sits at a very nice angle. And I always tell people this is important because a lot of magnifiers on the market will have to sit flat like this on the text. And so if you're then, you know, sitting, you're kind of hunched over looking down, not very comfortable when you're reading material. So it sits like this. And I'm just going to change my screen setting here so we get less glare. And there it is sitting on top of a newspaper. And I'm going to just turn that around so you then get the front face view there. And you'll notice right now I have it in live color mode. So you'll see images in color. Your text is just as it is in the newspaper. And again, I want to reiterate, this is a touch screen. So as we mentioned earlier, you've just got that one button to turn it on that side. Tap the screen once, and you'll notice you've got your buttons that pop up on the screen here. So going from this side to the other, you've got your plus, which will increase your magnification. You've got your contrast button. So this will toggle you between your different contrasts. There's 4 color contrast presets, and you can customize those with a bunch of different options. Middle button is your scanning and reading, so you can snap an image, snap this text, and then it will run the OCR on it and read it out loud for you. Next is your freeze frame. And just to show you that, if I wanted to freeze frame, this is kind of a cool feature. I think you touched on this earlier, Richard, too. So we freeze, you know, we froze that image, but it then allows us to zoom into that by pinching and zooming. And then we could actually just kind of scroll through and read that as we want.